Welcome back, guys. So it got pretty cold last night. It got down to what my thermostat said was 30 degrees. And I don't have this pump house done. It's not insulated. The heat tape's not on. We got to get this done before these pipes freeze and break. Hang out for a little while. We'll get this thing done. So I've never done heat tape before. Most of my life, most of my adult life, actually all my adult life, since the time I was 13, was spent in a climate that maybe got down to 32, 34 degrees for a couple days. The last house we had down in California, it would get down to 32 degrees, 30 degrees, maybe 1 or 2 nights out of the year. I had above ground PVC pipes that weren't even wrapped. And I think the 16, 17 years we lived there, the pipes froze once to where we didn't get water out of the faucet first thing in the morning, but it didn't get cold enough to actually break the pipes. So I've never dealt with heat tape. I've never dealt with frozen pipes. But I'm going to put some heat tape on these pipes down here. These pipes down here coming out of the ground, they need heat tape. These walls need insulation. And I've got to get the batten put up also, so you don't have those cracks where the draft is going to come through. So I've got the heat tape here. I read the instructions on the heat tape, and this is just a specific heat tape length. I've heard that there's heat tape out there that comes and you can cut it and fit it to whatever pipe. But this I got at Home Depot, and this was the shortest length they had. They had a couple that were longer. I think this is 6 foot, I want to say. But the instructions say to wrap the pipes, if it's a plastic pipe, wrap it with tin foil, tape this, and then wrap it with a foam insulation and tape that. So we'll start with the tin foil, get the tin foil wrapped around the pipe where we're going to put the heat tape, and then we'll lay the heat tape out. I've got my GFI plug over here, so in case something goes wrong with the heat tape, anything, the GFI plug will pop. So we've got the tin foil down to protect the plastic pipe from the heat tape. We've got the heat tape down, nice and snug all the way around. The plug over here, probably keep that out of the dirt. Got our GFI outlet over here for the plug, and it reaches just fine, doesn't have to stretch. Next thing is this I don't know what that is. Get out of here. So next, we've got the foam insulation. They recommend putting this foam insulation over the top of your heat tape, probably to keep some of that heat inside, encapsulated in there to radiate it around the pipe. Either that or just protect in general from it getting too cold. Now I couldn't find 1¼ inch, which is what this PVC is, 1¼ inch. I did find 3/4 inch. So I got 2 of these. I might have to cut strips and tape it in there, kind of piece it together. So we've got our pipes all wrapped up with the heat tape inside. It's all secure. I can't get anything around the fittings over there. It's just too tight an area. But we've got our heat tape plugged in. Got power to it. Hopefully this keeps these pipes from freezing this winter. Now, onto the insulation. Insulation time. And I built the roof 24 on center, so I can put standard insulation in there, with the exception of their 2x4s, not 2x6. And from what I can find, Home Depot doesn't sell insulation for 2x4s that's 24 on center. No big deal. The walls, I didn't build 24 on center or 16 on center. They're oddball. Just building a pump house, didn't figure it would matter until now when I try and go insulate it. I could go out and get solid foam boards and cut them to fit each space. It'd probably insulate a little better and it would fit up real nice, but it's kind of expensive and it's money I don't really want to spend right now, more or less having to go find it. So Pink Panther it is, 24 on center, 2x6. Can't smash it into the 2x4s, so I'm going to use chicken wire, this big roll of chicken wire, and a staple gun, and put the insulation up. I'm going to put chicken wire over it loosely so it holds it in place. Like on the roof, it'll hold it snug up against the roof, but it'll still let it kind of puff up a little bit, more like if it was in a 2x6 stud. And that's where you're going to get your optimum insulation value. If you take 2x6 insulation and smash it into a 2x4 wall, it actually decreases the R value. So you want it to puff up, and that's what I'm going to try and do all the way around the sides and on the roof. I'm going to let that insulation kind of puff up by holding it in place with the chicken wire. So the insulation's taking a little bit longer than I thought. I'm losing daylight, the sun's starting to go down, it's starting to get chilly out. So I'm going to pack up my stuff. I have enough insulation left to do this wall over here, but not enough to do the door. So I'm going to have to go into town at some point and get the insulation for the door. So if you like what you're seeing here, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Smash that like button, help this video get out there, help our channel get out there. Until next time, go make something. So if you like the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Smash that like button for us, help this video get out there.